Hmm. We back on the last game, y'all. It's now or never. This is the end. It's the end of our journey. LAS training. Here we go, y'all. Let's begin this thing.
Once upon a time, in a wild, wild world, there were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights, learning how to live on their own for the first time. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the Wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage, but when he finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother. He soon found out that the little wolf had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them. Suddenly, their mother showed up after all that time. She said she came to help rescue him. They begged the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So the little brother got so angry, he killed her. The Wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
Mhm. 2 months later.
Hey, wake up, Sean. Dude, come on.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out.
Hi, Jay. I missed you so much. You're in luck. We just started.
So,
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
I know. Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nanu. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too. Ow! Ow, ow! Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow! Ow! Diaz brothers. Always.
You're lurking. We better come back quick.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
No. I guess I don't feel that bad about what I did. Maybe that's bad.
It is bad.
Yeah, it is bad, Daniel. We killed someone. Even though we had no choice.
I know. She was so nice at first. I can't believe she turned me against you. I'm sorry, Sean.
No way. We're the Wolf Bros. Nobody can tear us apart.
Nobody. Right? Sean. Are we criminals now?
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of. We did a lot of illegal shit. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
I won't let them get us.
Well, we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Enano.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Yeah, I can tell you.
Oh. Yeah, I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied...
The evil Chupacabra. And they would have to fight it together.
Excuse me. Who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Yeah. This is my version.
Dude, this is my version. You can make your own.
Okay. Cool.
So... the Wolf brothers
Yeah.
finally see the edge
He's telling the story about the
of their
mom.
new home.
He said the mom led him to a
Okay.
red
I
desert.
gotta think of my own version first, so you don't influence me.
Okay, Stephen King Jr. Get on that. After we pack this shit up and head back to town.
Where your
Gotta
mom
clean up
at?
our stuff before we leave.
Where the mom at?
This place is too pretty. I'm glad we had these. Not a fan of desert critters. So incredible to see all those stars and planets up close. It's like we're right there.
Okay, Daniel has been brainwashed. Wants to stay with them. He's following a trap. It's the drawing. Daniel. Karen wants to talk. It's hard, but I'm trying to hear her out. Not sure I'll understand what she's been through or what she's after, but I can try. Where your dog at? The dog's dead. Sad. We got Daniel back, but at what cost? What the hell happened? Why did she really have to die? Daniel, the mythical beast, getting the hell out of Haven Point. Glad Karen is driving. We need to breathe, sleep, forget. Karen lives in a desert commune, no shit. Unincorporated community, she said it's called Away. Only 30 people live here. The perfect hideaway. Daniel's still feeling so confused, guilt tripping. Why? I can't figure out what happened. The brainwashing, the lies. Elizabeth grasps over his trauma. Do my best to help him recover. They should be fine now. Karen's a big help. She's good with words. The letter from Jacob and Sarah made him happy. Daniel needs more friends, so do I. Posing. Total trip to live with Karen again. She wants to move on. That's easy for her to say. I'm trying. Daniel's getting better. I can see he loves hearing having mommy back. Daniel's power is no secret. No one gives a shit. They just go along with it. I don't see it as something they can use to their advantage. Just gonna tell. We're already the batshit crazy sand people. So this place away is what you make it. Joan haunts with its cool ass sculptures made from scavenged scraps. She's a cool and sunny woman. Karen's closest thing to her best friend. Arthur and Sally live in one of the only proper houses in town. They built it together from ruins of their past lives. These two can't stop teasing each other. Old couple, young love. Gotta learn from Finn today if he's good. Love to hang with him again someday. This place makes me want to draw. I could stare at these canyons forever. Read at normal speed, please. Am I reading too fast or too slow? Dale needs to vent out. He's been having nightmares about Haven Point and Lisbeth. Still feels guilty of my eye. Needs to find ways to help her process this. Karen told us about a cool camping spot. Reached the top after a long hike across the canyon. Track sessions feel like forever ago. I need to work my cardio. Gonna stargaze all night. Thanks to Arthur's telescope. Daniel seems happy. I miss Salon Wastelands. I missed a lot.
Every star looked the same until we used Karen's old guidebook.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea. I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool. Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try.
You mean, like, he got a little better at drawing? Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah, he definitely improved.
Finished.
Let me check it out. Oh, yeah. Now that's a badass superhero you don't want to mess with.
Yeah, he definitely got better.
I hope we could go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man. Pretty useless with the crazy moonlight we had. But it scares the coyotes away.
My bad.
Activate flashlight.
On the way.
I wish my little brother could do that too.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Yep. Still need our processed sugar in this hippie desert. Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
Perfect formation. God damn. That food was amazing. Thanks, Joanne. Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Tell little bro he disappointed you.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Gee,
I'm disappointed, little brother.
no
You don't have
fun.
powers.
Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy.
Scorpion. No time to play. Don't do that.
What the fuck, dude? Don't do that.
What's wrong?
Stop messing with it, man.
What's the big deal? Look.
Seriously? What did you do that for?
Whatever. That thing could sting us to death.
Yo, he's
What? You just torture it?
he's gonna kill everything.
Jeez.
Hey, I won't do it again. If it matters to you.
Let's just head out now.
Let's go take a look at it. Oh, it's dead.
I wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
Don't piss when they fall.
That's what you get for taking a piss when the only one fell.
I know. You tried to warn me. At least we got to see Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah. These guys are real cool.
Yeah, this kid's gonna turn to like some evil, like a criminal.
Hey, see this? Looks like the ones you did back in that cabin. When you got sick.
Oh, totally. Wait, does that mean other people were here?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Duh.
Maybe someone from away did it.
Oh, I bet it was Joanne. Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah.
Let's go see
You're like
mom.
the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Yeah. Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Mom doesn't say much about my power. Why do you think?
She probably has the power.
Where were we?
She's in the now. She's confused.
She's confused.
Like, what do you mean?
Look at him. He's messing up. He
She's my
glitching.
mom.
He glitching.
Well, you know. I mean, she hasn't seen you for years.
Look at
I'm
his
not sure
face.
she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Huh. It must be weird for her.
I hear you. Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
No fingerprints.
Well-
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Good question.
Hey man, if I had that power, I would do magic tricks. I would have my own show.
My legs are gonna be like yours after all this hiking now. Are these things poisonous? Or
You'd be alright. They're gonna come after me. You sure about that? Why are they gonna come after me? I didn't do anything wrong.
I've got the munchies.
hey, you know who I'd see having a trailer out here?
Who?
Why can't I go public? Who says I can't? I'm gonna start my own cult.
Oh man, so many wolves in this desert.
What you doing, little bro? Get over here.
Brody, love it.
We
Wait.
love Brody.
He should have his own radio station and everything.
Yeah, definitely. It would be so cool to have him around.
I miss him sometimes.
Do I look like a Russian weaponade? I'm a psychic.
I wish I had the power to fly. It'd be such a short hike.
Come on, son.
You know, I could have done it by myself, right?
Hey, let me be the cool, helpful big brother once in a while. Okay?
I didn't watch Stranger Things.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, look, look. Oh man, I just saw a cool baby lizard.
Yeah, and you scared it.
I know.
Looks like a job for our local super psychic boy.
What door? I don't know what you're
So?
talking about.
Maybe you can help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
Yeah, that's careful, alright.
Boom. Easy peasy.
Nice, man.
So imagine if they didn't have him there, they'd be stuck. They wouldn't be there if he didn't have powers. Maybe they just wanted to go on a hike. Maybe they could if he didn't have powers. They're not 1,000 miles from home. That was like maybe like 20 miles. 15, 20 miles. Because the town was right there.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur.
Because they're with their mom. Yeah, but I'm talking about now.
Down for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon.
Would you want to live in this place?
Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry. I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today. Nice mess. Daniel will never change. It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Karen likes to join us too. Still can't believe she's kept it. Karen taught me some cool off-the-grid shit.
He doesn't call her mom, he just calls her Karen. It's in the crib.
She's really good at rewriting her own life.
Now I go back forwardly with fear and hope to water the children of the sun. That's for kids.
This one's pretty intense.
Don't believe I would find a soul
Think I
within
get it.
without a church. America was sleep and food and a day without shit until it was not. Now we run to celestial spires, the visions of the fake prophet, opportunity for belief. I'm a bonfire of vanities from the dam breaks while flow like glass and lodge, if I believe. Too deep for me.
Whoa.
It's long.
I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Thinking about this letter for a while. I know it's been a long, long time coming, so I'm sitting here thinking about the words I should have written. You always used to say, everything happens for a reason. I understand why. There is a reason. I feel like I have to reach out to you both tonight from the desert. I know you only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter. I didn't mean to hurt you, and was certainly not trying to punish you. Don't laugh, but I just didn't know what to say or write. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. An only child who didn't live up to your expectations. There's no denying that I failed you, but the burden weight of aspirations parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what was supposed to be that I just didn't have the chance opportunity to explore who I actually was. I wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job, a great husband, settle down, to breed. Have kids and raise them in faith to continue the cycle of suburbia. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view, like you didn't understand your wayward daughter. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take a break, some time to figure things out in my head and heart. It didn't make sense to you or Dad, and I get that. I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decision to leave. Maybe time out would have led to the same outcome. My life has been a roller coaster, and there have been many times I've wanted to hear your voices and thoughts. But it was on your condition to return right back to where I couldn't return. And now I sit under a blue field of crystal stars like the poet I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge.
Either Karen was desperate for a job, or she loved working with kids. Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived. Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping. Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York.
Yeah, he loves saying Karen. He doesn't want to say mom, just Karen.
Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times.
She looked like a rebel. Summer 11.
Looks like they all finally found their home.
Nice. That's the crew.
I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay.
His handwriting's
They
terrible.
deserve some peace.
Oh, Sean. Sorry I did not write to you sooner, but this was the first time I had a chance to relax to forget out of Haven Point. So it can't believe it really happened. Sarah Lee and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. I could pay a month's rent in advance for a room in a small beach town on the coast. She's much better now, thanks to the antibiotics. We're doing great. The most important thing to me is my sister, just like your brother. I'm trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. Please let me know when you make it to the other side. You and Dale got this. Give our little hero a big hug.
I'm so cute.
Hope you are good and happy.
Looks like Lila has some competition now.
So cute. The music is the vibes.
She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
to submit your poetry manuscript the other way to Ravensbury Press by the contracted deadline. We regret to inform you that this breach of contract means we shall no longer be publishing the collection as part of New Poet series. The author fails to deliver the manuscript. The publisher has the right to recover the full amount. As stated, the rights for your manuscript shall revert back to the author upon full repayment. Please refer to our legal term.
Huh. Is that the same person who rode her back in Beaver Creek?
You did say you like the heat, but my apartment can be really suffocating. Aspen is my new summer home. Daily temp around 70 and hot tub at night. Anthony's cabin's more like a ski lodge. Next trip, maybe you can tag along. And please let me know when you can pay me back for August rent. I definitely need it for next month. I'll see you on September 5th instead of the 4th. I'm snooping.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce.
Ew.
Ugh, gross. One thing Claire and Karen have in common, their love for pancakes. Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy.
That should be illegal. I agree with that. That's too much. Yeah, it's a good way to celebrate your 10th birthday with your mom. Our bed.
So good to have a home. Again. And a real bed. I miss his ass too. If he wasn't such a fuck up, he could take over the world.
Finally got the hell out the hospital, but I'm on tight parole. I lucked out due to overcrowding. So I'm running you. It feels so fucking good. We made it, my friend. Wish I could see you and Daniel. How's our superhero doing? I'm stuck in San Diego with my brother until I finish my community service and all that. My parole officer isn't a total dick, but wearing an orange jumpsuit is worse than jail. At least there's no bars, no worries. Looks like it'll be a long time before I get to wander again, so I have to figure out what's next after I pay my dues here. I'll let you know, okay? Give me a shout when you get to Mexico. Always wanted to go. This might be a place I like to chill in, as long as you're around. Thinking about you more than you might believe, Finn. Put his number there, too.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here. Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates. Karen's a real-life hacker.
Pirate seeds. Native seed savers in the Southwest.
Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
I know you don't want a social media, but you could generate a lot of clicks with your insights.
Brody's so good at describing painful situations. And seeing the good into it.
The last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. That I was done with the whole BS family. My real family was a stranger by the road who became friends, not my family who became strangers. I adapted all the online connections I made around the world and all those wandering souls that I would encounter on journeys. The next time I saw my mother, she was in hospice care at Utah home, her body light and frail as a web, holding my hand and telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart. So I cried. She cried. My brother cried. We all cried. And all the years of family bullshit blew away to the dust. I just wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be easy or so hard. I didn't mean the past didn't happen or that I wasn't responsible. My others used to tell me I was a fake liberal. I was out trying to save the world. He had to take care of mom and family estate. But I told him that he also had the money to take care of them. If I was in charge of finances, I would have given away the family estate and we'd be broke. My brother knows this. Society tells us to love your parents and siblings simply out of blood and chance. But what if you hate each other? What if you're only linked by random DNA? What if? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I've seen the best and worst of people everywhere I roll. You tend to have those extreme at 3 a.m. at an empty gas station or on some desolate freeway. I hope there are big siblings out there who always care for the little siblings. They help me to understand our fragile, full ecosystem. My brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to a place. It's better than where she came from. After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories, the only thing I was good at in school. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud that I went my own way and tried to be a force for good. The first tears had burned my eyes a long time, so now I've come back to a home I once vowed I'd never return. Like I say too often, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Now I have an estate to deal with and a responsibility I actually want. Do I see this as karma or destiny or the privilege? Don't panic, but I may be taking a break from my life on wheels just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources spread around. We're still talking after all this memorial bonding. And speaking of hope, given the sad state of the sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move outside my comfort zone. Be a place I can explore like Canada or Mexico, or the road never ends.
I miss you too, sis.
Lila Park me
We can take some new pictures someday.
me during the day, all good under control. Me 3 a.m. Lila Park uploaded a new picture, free the families. Thinking of Sean, be seen again, brother, then re-rage. Bessie.
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Math homework, movies and stuff, other crap, drawings, pictures, mystery mice tickets.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, sad. Hot dog man. The brothers.
Lila always knew how to crack me up. Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago. Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago. Ugh. I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
Gotta keep my eye lube handy. Glad I don't need it as much. She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here.
That's it, I guess.
Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back. Ooh, Karen, you are so busted. Hey, do you miss Beaver Creek?
I miss having a house. But the town was kinda dead. But I really miss Chris. And Grandma and Grandpa.
Hi, Boris. How are you?
Glad we still have family out there.
Oh, this is nice. Water tank. Take a seat. Enjoying the life.
Okay. Just draw now. Don't think about anything else.
Me too. I'm kind of tired, but I'm glad you're doing okay. Like, you know, after I play this game, go to sleep.
Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want. Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now.
I just want to eat snacks and more snacks.
I can't start drawing if I don't look at the subject first. Okay. Just draw now. Don't think about anything else.
I just like good spiders. Such good art. What an artist.
Now I can see why Karen likes it out here. It just took a while.
Mm-hmm.
She really doesn't want to be a part of society. Except just this tiny one. She did screw us over, though. But Daniel's so happy to have her back. Get to know her. I still don't know how I feel.
Well, you know, the mom's trying to make up for what she's lost. So, can't be all bad, right? Boy, your ankle gonna get messed up from that.
Water management is kind of a big thing around here. Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here.
We could also try to be self-sufficient when we're in Mexico.
He's still trying to go to Mexico after all this time.
Pretty smart. You're never gonna run out of sun in the desert.
That's a fact.
I hope the UFOs are listening. David always wants to help. But he's tough to figure out.
Hello?
Karen practices what she preaches. She barters with her food, not money. Excuse me, water boy. Did you remember to feed the crops?
I never forget. Ask Mom. But no way I can grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah, we can grow a lot of stuff there. Karen did help us a lot since she found me and Daniel. Better late than never.
It's true.
More like no service anywhere. This part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here.
The junkyard.
Guess people came here with these and never left.
You know, it's their way of life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is what they chose.
Looking at this place, I see that Karen really wanted to get away from it all. Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Joanne picks up all kinds of scraps from the desert. She even found a boat once. I love how they recycle everything into art, construction, or agriculture here. This place is the ultimate playground for Daniel.
Art.
Love the energy out here,
Junk art.
with everyone building stuff as they please. Joanne can throw a total rager out here, but without asshole neighbors. I love how they recycle everything into art, construction, or agriculture here. Joanne picks up all crafts from the desert. She even found a boat once.
How do you find a boat over here?
It's the best thing ever.
There's power cuts all the time here. But no one's really bothered by it. Joanne says she needs all this junk to grow inspiration from. There's power cuts all the time here. But no one's really bothered by it. Glad to see that artists are allowed to make a mess. Karen and Joanne spend evenings playing and chatting. Kinda like me and Lila
We're best friends.
back in the day. Love watching movies under the stars. Like a drive-in, with no cars. Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars,
Looks cool.
as David calls it.
Looks pretty cool.
It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff.
It's the way of doing things here.
You don't shit where you sleep, kid. Okay, David. Thanks for the explanation.
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys. Wish I could be as cool and as wise as these guys when I get older. Arthur and Stanley cannot wait for the 4th of July. Me neither.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah. Daniel still misses Chris. Hey, your Captain Spirit drawing was awesome.
Thanks. Wish I could show it to Chris. Do you think he can visit us down in Puerto Lobos?
Far away for a sleepover.
Pretty far away for a sleepover, right?
I know. I just can't wait for us to hang out again.
These guys are like social directors here. They still love to party.
Hmm.
Look at that. I thought there was only vultures in the desert. We watched a French cooking show with them the other day. Stanley is such a tech nerd. Wish I could be as cool as these guys when I get older.
There's so much to look at here.
Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And
Thanks.
dust free.
Thank you.
Thanks. So much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
She visits a lot?
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
Never get bored.
So, don't you ever get bored? Being out here is a big change.
We do sometimes. We're in a
Hey,
desert.
thank you, Wyatt.
Lights, the parks,
Thanks so much.
cafes,
That's so nice of you.
shopping. But this place is something else.
And we feel safe out here. If you could have seen me as a family man a few years ago, I had everything but nothing. Now I have nothing but
But everything.
Thanks to this one.
It's a lifestyle choice. Oh, of
After we got
course.
together,
Let's drink water.
we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life, become the person they want to be, or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa.
Thank you.
My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
That's alright. You're right about that one.
I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna see what Daniel's up to. Thanks for the desert brew.
Thanks for the coffee. Wow.
These two remind me of Claire and Steven. In a weird, hippie version. Oh, not again.
Oh, we got customers on those.
It's kinda cute, though.
Hey, Sean. What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird.
Oop.
Oh, really? Was it weird that I kissed Finn at the farm?
Dude! No way.
Dude, I wouldn't lie to you about it.
Nah. It's super cool. I just wish you would have told me you were in there.
You don't have to know everything.
Hey, artist, come
Been a
by
while
Joanne's
since we
place.
last heard
We're
about
making
Donnie.
wild sculptures.
I'll be there in a bit.
Hold up. I'll be over in a minute.
I didn't know he ever left.
Now that's some real
You live
patriots.
in your own world, honey. That's what I love about you.
America.
No matter what happened before, Karen did hook us up here.
Yeah, she really helped.
Counts.
She really did help out. Okay, so I guess we can't just look around. It looks a lot bigger. We got the bus over there. School bus.
I miss those bus trips with Lila and the guys. What's the story with this one?
Yeah, how does a whole bus get stuck there?
This part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here. What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is
Something else.
something special.
Yeah. I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean.
What is it?
I'm dead serious.
Just doodles.
I don't know. It's just doodles and shit. No big
Yeah.
deal.
I thought my sculptures were shit, too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean.
True.
We all got something to bring to the world.
Mm-hmm. Right here now.
So why are you all the way out here now?
Easy. I started selling my work for good money, and as soon as I did, everyone turned into smiling sharks. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
I like her junk art.
So, for my next trick, I'd love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff.
It's the best part.
Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah. Let's do this. Man, I thought my art was weird. Looks like a freaking steampunk spider. Maybe that's supposed to represent the Earth. Or a ball.
How are we gonna do it?
Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the Earth ball onto the base?
Watch this layup. You should totally do like the model, but with the spider on top.
Spider on top.
Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
Sweet.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Clever.
Where's he going?
Sean is about to show you, Daniel. Keep watching.
Hey, can you turn that Earth ball around a little bit?
You got it.
Okay. How about turning that pancake head?
There he goes.
Nice.
Looks like a freaking steampunk spider. Now, let's throw on that spider.
See.
Be careful, Daniel. Don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, you like that? It's freaky looking.
Yo, can you turn that spider thingy around?
Totally.
I think it's freaky.
I feel like we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Oh yeah. It's super cool. Thanks for listening to me, Sean. It's exactly what I wanted.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
It's so weird
That
looking.
was fun. That's cool Joanne trusted me to help
I
build
bet
her
you would
sculpture.
like Minecraft. It's kind of like this.
Yeah, I've read about it. It's a video game, right?
Yes. And you can build whatever you want in it.
Ooh, you have to show me then.
That's cool
Precarious
Joanne trusted me to
bridge,
help build her sculpture.
shrouded in dust.
Freaky looking.
You okay, Joanne?
Yeah, as fine as frogs here, sweetie. I like to take a good look at a piece after I'm done working on it. It helps me connect with it.
Cool. Well, thanks for letting me be a part of it.
See you around, hon.
What you doing, Danny? Just chilling? What it could have been. What was made.
This is such a weird fucking place. But that's what's cool about it.
Check out that. I guess we can't look at it.
She just never goes there. And still makes it fun to read.
Hey,
So,
Super Wolf to El Diablo Loco. Copy. I hid something super cool for you to find. Will you accept this quest to find my secret treasure?
Okay.
10-4. Okay. You're on it, Nano. If I can find you in a forest, I can find anything.
Yes. Thanks, Sean. Listen carefully. You must find the 2 items that will reveal where the treasure is.
Deal.
So for the first item is near the place with many wings that cannot fly. That's it.
That's your clue?
You can do it, big brother.
It's right there. It's next to us.
I hope. And don't bother checking Mom's trailer. It's outside.
Oh no, it's right here.
It's close, Sean.
Where?
You're warm. You were so close. Go back.
I bet hippies started this place. I'm starting to see why now.
It's here, so.
Not too far.
Where is it?
Oh man, you're right there. Just look around. Just grab it. You're here.
What are we grabbing?
Hey, you're leaving the hot zone.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Just grab it. You're here.
What are we grabbing?
You're warm.
Huh?
Dude, you're on fire. Get back.
What
Dude,
the?
you're a snowman.
What is it? Huh?
It's close, Sean. Oh man, you're right there. Just look around.
Where? I don't see anything.
You're warm.
Huh?
It's close, Sean.
Is it in here somewhere? Oh, here it is, right here.
Just grab it. You're here.
Ahoy, matey. I found a map of a way.
Yeah. Don't lose it because you'll need it to match up with the other part.
Got it.
Now, for the second item, you'll need to find something that eats the sun.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Something that eats the sun?
Way cold.
Huh?
Warm?
Oh, the solar stuff.
You're in the middle zone.
Where's the solar stuff at?
Getting warm?
Solar panels.
Not too far. Getting closer.
There we go, the solar panels.
You're in the middle zone.
Pretty smart. You're never gonna run out of sun in the desert.
It eats the sun. Should it be right here?
It's buns.
Oh, I knew it.
You're warm.
The cars.
Found it. Nice. And it's a tracing paper sheet with a red cross.
Yeah. Now And the treasure is yours, Captain Diaz.
Ahoy, matey. I think I have the whole treasure map.
Aye, Captain. Now you just gotta dig your way to the treasure. Hope you know where to go.
That's a cool ass map you drew, dude.
Thanks. Chris told me everything about treasure hunting. Just rabbits. You're here.
Where is it?
It's Buns.
Where are it at? We're here? Hello?
Oh man, you're right there.
Where?
Look around.
I'm looking around.
Hey, you're leaving the hot zone. You're in the middle zone.
Guess people came here with these and never left.
Where the heck is it?
It's close, Sean. Oh man.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Just look around.
Ooh, looks like something's buried here. Yes, I think I have found the hidden treasure.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. I found this under an old trailer. Looks like gold, right?
I'm not a prospector, but it looks like the real deal.
Sure! You know what time it is. Victory! Dance time! Come on, dance! Yeah!
You asked for it.
It's really cute.
Oh, I think you're spotting Mom's truck coming back.
Yes, 100% her.
Gotcha. We'll help her out with the groceries.
Ooh, yes.
I wish Daniel wasn't the only kid in town.
Okay, Dandavillion, here I come.
This place is such a trip. It's kind of like a desert mirage. You think you can see it,
There's Mom.
but the closer you get, it changes. I thought the people here would be like freaks, but they're just sick of the bullshit. Now I sound like a local. I guess I'm always gonna be a visitor.
I guess so. Always visit them. Go say hi to Mom.
Looks like Karen is back from town. Maybe she needs my help. Hey, what's up?
Hey, good morning.
Hi,
Howdy,
David.
Sean.
How was the town trip?
Hate these trips. People look at us as if we're aliens. Here come the sand people.
The deserters have returned with offerings from Das Kapital.
Jolie! Ah, I missed you. Next time, you're coming with us.
Dot
We'll
dot
see.
dot 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 dot
Looking
dot.
good. What's your secret?
Defying death on a daily basis. And hydrating.
Oh, right. Can't forget your goodies.
Hey, thanks, Angel.
Here,
Ah, you're the man, Karen. Catch you later.
take care. Hey, so how did you guys like your night in the canyon?
So fun. Amazing.
It was amazing. So many stars. So quiet. Good call, Karen.
I knew you'd like it, Stargazer. Glad you got to see that.
Hi, Mom.
Oh.
How was the town?
Town life always sucks. But we got something for you. Think fast.
Whoa, yes! Thanks, David.
You want to play catch, Danny boy?
Totally. Me and Dad always used to play, but I'm way better now.
No matter what he's been through, he just wants to be a kid and play.
Yep. Daniel hasn't been like this in forever. You've all been a good influence on him.
About time you boys went camping. Hope Daniel didn't get scared by all the critters.
Nah. Been a while since Daniel's been afraid of animals. Or anything. He knows he's the bigger threat.
Yeah, that's true.
And he does like to show off. Maybe too much.
Yeah, way too much.
You boys have been here over a month, and I still can't get over Daniel's skills.
You're scared?
Does that kind of scare you?
Me? Goddamn right it does. Never met someone with a superpower before.
I try to be a good influence. Not always easy, but he listens to me. Maybe I even fucked him up more.
Listen, raising a kid is the toughest job in the world. Trust me,
Well, you're just a kid too.
combat was easier.
You're married?
Oh. You didn't tell me you were married.
Used to be. She died a few years ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's life. But at least I got an angry stepdaughter in the deal. We were like oil and water, and she was always starting shit.
David.
That's hard for a kid to get a new father.
Especially one like me. I just had no clue how to deal with her. Wish I did.
Oh my gosh, that's David.
But
From the first game.
we eventually made our peace. Anyway, you can't go back.
Nope. Thanks for talking, David.
Better start my delivery now. Found some weird snacks in town. Arthur's gonna freak. Catch you later, Sean.
I was like, his voice sounds familiar.
Okay, time out. Oh my God, I'm gonna melt.
That was awesome, Mom.
Now I know why they don't play baseball in the desert.
You throw way better than Sean.
We're not done out here yet. Let's get this food inside before it melts.
No problem. She is so cool. You think?
Joanne is so cool. Stanley's so cool. The Heat is so cool. You're way too easy, bro.
Whatever. Can't help it if I like Karen.
Just be you and Anu. I'm just saying. Don't get too cozy here. This is a rest stop.
I know.
You can just stay here. Why not? Stay with the mom.
That's smart that everybody takes turns shopping.
Choco crisp.
I have to admit, I do miss that Pacific Northwest weather sometimes.
Yeah, I bet.
You've been here over a month now. What do you think of our little oasis?
It's another world.
This place is like another world. Don't even know how to describe it.
I think you just did. It has a unique atmosphere. That's why people come here from all over the country. for their own reasons. Not perfect, but it works.
You live as outcasts.
Hope it's worth it. It's not easy to live as outcasts. Off the grid.
Clearly not. We gotta be almost self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And it's a very lonely life.
It's cool you found your safe space. I guess.
You can't escape reality. Even here. We just live slightly apart from it.
Very apart from it. How'd you find this place?
So... how did you end up here? This place is not on the map.
Like most of us, I was first brought here by someone, Maggie. After I failed to make it in New York, I was lucky enough to meet her down in Florida. She's had a tough life. This place was her getaway. She's long gone now, but her name is still written all over this place.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
thanks for bringing us here.
Oh, Sean. I'm glad I was able to help you. By the way, can you grab your evil little bro so we can all talk?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just thought we could spend this day together. Just the three of us.
Big brother to Superwolf? We need you at Karen's trailer. Copy?
Sure. I mean, 10-4.
Hola.
Hola,
Hey.
compadre. How about a trek around the canyon today? You in?
Totally.
Let's pack then.
We should have camped near that little creek. It was so perfect.
Nah. You'll need a good night's sleep after all this. And the car's just half a mile down the path.
This place makes for a pretty cool bedroom, though.
Man, I'm beat.
Oh, sorry. Just got one last thing to show you guys.
I can't get enough of this place.
Come on, Daniel. Give me your hand.
Slow down, Mom. You walk too fast.
More walk, less talk. Then you'll pass me up. Guys, check this out.
Oh, we was up here.
This is nature's art.
It's so big and pretty.
And so quiet. Except for the birds of prey. Shh. Listen.
Serious?
If we're lucky. Yeah.
What we gonna see?
Uh-oh. I hear a wolf. Better be careful of hunters out here.
Whatever. The Wolf Brothers aren't afraid of any hunter. You must hide all the time, Mom.
There's not a lot to do, but it's enough for me.
It's good
Mom
exercise.
likes to come with me.
Oh, I bet she would be fun to go hiking with.
Well, not when I go too fast. She's all about the journey. We usually find a good pace.
Joanna's like Sean. They make art so they stop to look at stuff. You're way more like me. Fast.
Yeah, I am like you. So let's hurry up.
Oh yeah, I'm getting up there, Mom. Just gotta admire it, you know?
I love to come here to get away from... away.
I bet.
It's the best spot.
Let's sit down.
They went hiking.
So, hey, I do appreciate that you guys stuck around this long. Thank you.
Gonna regret leaving us.
So, now that you know us better, do you kind of regret leaving and everything?
I made a decision to never have regrets. Although, you two would be the best reason. Just know I love both of you so much. I know you had it rough lately, but it'll be better when you're settled.
You could come with us.
By the way, if you wanted to, you could come with us. To Mexico.
That would be cool.
I would love to come see you settled into a new home. You're almost there. But I have to be upfront with both of you. What happened in Haven Point is catching up on us.
Huh? What do you mean?
When we were in town, we saw some stories in the papers. The feds are definitely tracking us down in the region.
Shit.
And they'll find us.
Well, figures. This couldn't last forever.
So... this is it?
It's sad, man.
See you, Nana. We'll leave tomorrow.
Can you hand me that bag, Sean? That's why I brought you back here. I made these for the 4th of July, but this is better.
Oh! I love those things! Whoa, awesome!
Cool.
Wow, nice.
Let's light up the sky.
Wow. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful.
Are you guys all set up to leave?
No. Such we have to leave again. Why can't everybody leave us alone?
Oh, honey.
What will we do now?
What are you gonna do now? Take off and hide?
Not this time. I can't just run from this forever. So I'll do what I have to help you. It won't be easy crossing that border. So I'm gonna give you a head start from the police.
Wait, how?
What's your plan?
The cops are after me too, for what happened in Nevada. So they can catch me instead of you. Fair trade.
That's bullshit, Mom. Don't give up. Don't.
It's not about me right now. We need to get your asses to Puerto Lobos.
You don't have to.
You don't have to do this, Karen.
I let you guys down before. Not this time. I knew what I was doing when I came to Haven Point looking for your brother. I felt it was the right thing to do. And I feel the same today. You have to stay true to yourselves. But it's hard when somebody or something gets in the way. It can get ugly. You have to find some sort of balance.
That didn't read us.
I don't know. Dad didn't raise us this way. Fucking kills me that we had to do all those things. To survive it. I didn't want to become a criminal.
I know. You did what you had to protect your brother all the way from Seattle to Arizona. And I'm sorry you had to make hard decisions to stay safe. But sometimes you just have no other choice.
Hard life.
Okay. This is the last roundup.
Wait, let me say bye to Joanne.
All right. I'm gonna go do one last checkup on the truck before you hit it. And don't forget what we talked about. It's your life, Sean. You should go see David. He has something for you.
I'm gonna talk to my boy David. David Madsen. Dang, you gave me $130. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. I know you're better with words than me, but still, here it goes.
I think I finally get you.
It took me some time, but I think I get why you are who you are. Maybe we're not that different.
Don't give up on your freedom.
Please don't give up on your freedom. Okay? It's the best thing you've taught us. We'll reach it once we find our own freedom. Thank you so much. Love. Sean.
Don't leave it, leave as is. Leave as is.
Figures they'd be looking for us. After all we did. Shit.
Because we killed her. Oops.
Still can't believe she's kept it. Huh. Is that the... She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
Nothing else. I guess there's nothing else here.
Okay, dude. Don't forget about David. I have to get one of these for Puerto Lobos. Daniel's a total addict now. That's smart that everybody takes turns shopping.
Alright, we're about to leave this place of a town. Say goodbye to what we know.
This place has too many adults. But I'm...
Sean.
Hey. Aaron said you wanted to see me?
Yeah, but go grab that police scanner inside first. I gotta put these new plates on the car.
Sure. I'm on it.
I'll join you when I'm done.
Take a look around the house.
As if money could make up for everything he's lost.
Please ensure that the amount is accurate.
Must be his wife.
Oh, it's so sad.
Time's taking a serious toll on him since this. Poor guy. Arthur said David could fix anything. He hopes. That must have been the best meal ever, to frame it on the wall. Yeah, me and David won't be sharing any playlist. They look cool. I wonder which one is his daughter. Cool portraits.
Yeah.
Didn't think David had a taste for the arts. Yep, David is ready for that apocalypse. Or whatever. Damn. I see why David ended up out here. But he still was a hero.
I'm going for Katie or what's left of it. I'm not going to therapy, which helps, but I still get nightmares. I hope that Max and Chloe are keeping company. They're a good team. I'm still in Seattle looking over my parents' gallery. Their partner Jessica's great. She's taking care of everything. It's hard to get over the fact that, in a way, I owe my life to Mark Jefferson. This is Victoria Chase. What? That's crazy.
Wonder where David got this police scanner. Okay, how does this thing work? Okay. Only gotta search between 140 and 160.
You're having a lovely morning, hon.
No.
That was another classic from the...
It will be weird to be back on the road with Daniel. After all this time in a community.
Hey, hey. What is this?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What's he doing?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What are you doing, dude?
1, 2, 3. Testing. Alex? Jonas? Hey, Alex? Guys, do you copy? Come on, pick up. Please.
No.
Talking about climate hoax.
What is this?
Go on, sir.
What is this?
All I was saying is, now you have these eco-terrorists trying
Please.
to shut down our way of life
Please don't let the cops come looking for us out here.
to punish us. You can't even look at a tree anymore without getting some fine or new regulation. If the earth is getting so damn hot, I mean, why is there snow?
I applaud you, sir, for not buying into the climate propaganda. You all know I have spent my whole life...
And you know, another hit from the backwoods on dusty rocks
No.
all day long with true American rock and roll.
Throwback.
Uh, 136, listening.
We've got reports of a...
Wait, is this it?
Sam's?
Now we can spy on the cops all the way to Mexico. Thanks, David. You big rebel.
Yeah, big Arnold.
And your mom's car is all ready to roll. Did you get the police scanner?
Yep. And I found the police frequency.
How about that? Good job. Now, you'll always want to know what they're up to. No surprises on your way to the border. All right. This is the fastest route. When you get there, cross between these two stations. Now, you have to exit the main road and drive through the desert for a while. But Karen's car should be okay. You got all that?
Sure. Think so.
Sean, you have to know. The police are on your ass. You only get one chance here. I'm not trying to be a dick. Just honest.
I know, David. Thanks.
Here. Have a seat. Don't mean to order you around. Bad habits die hard. And yes, I was suspicious when Karen showed up with you two. But after watching you and your little brother for a while, I think I get what you're going through. When our town was destroyed by that hurricane, my stepdaughter and her friend were among the only survivors.
Mm-hmm.
We lost everyone else.
So sad, man.
Jeez. I'm sorry.
I used to hate them for running away. They hit the road straight away, never to look back, while I was trying to rebuild.
Get along now?
Did you stay in touch? Do you get along now?
Yeah. Took me a while to acknowledge the past was the past and move on. Like they did. Once I realized that, I reached out to them. And we made peace with each other.
That's good.
They stayed here for a while.
Oh, so they were here.
It felt good to connect with my daughter. At last. You guys remind me of them, in a way. I don't want to fuck things up this time. Sean, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you get out of here. That's my duty now. But I want to be straight up with you, okay?
Yeah. Of course.
I know you guys got screwed. That you think there's no other way out. And you're neck deep in trouble, all right. But you and Daniel can't just hide out forever.
Mm-mm.
Is that how you see yourself in 10 years? You're still young. I bet they'd be lenient if you step up and face the law.
Mm-mm. Want a new life.
We've come too far now. We just want a new life. That's it.
I understand. I do. I'm trying to be the adult. You're too young to be dealing with all this. And Daniel is growing up fast. Too fast.
That's what I'm worried about.
You made it here. So, I know you're on the right path. Oh. Sorry. I really have to take this. Hey, sweetie. What's up?
Let me hear their conversation. What do they get?
No shit. Told you New Yorkers were assholes.
Who lives in New York?
Yeah, I know. How about that other gallery she told me about? Cool.
I'm trying to listen to the conversation.
Cross then.
David always wants to help. But he's tough to figure out.
Nah, your old man doesn't fear the heat.
Oh, he's talking to Chloe.
Yeah, those solar panels are finally up and running. You'll see them next time you come by.
That's so good. So,
I don't know.
I'm trying to listen to the whole conversation.
Maybe if you drive down to Louisiana or Texas, that'd be cool. Yeah, gotcha. All right. Take care then. Wish Max luck for me, okay?
Max. Oh, y'all had to do this. Y'all had to put this in the game.
Bye-bye. Love ya.
I'm so happy, man. You got Chloe. They made peace, man. They made peace.
When we're in Mexico, we won't have to deal with this shit anymore.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, guys. Wish I could be as cool and as wise as these guys when I get older. I came by to say adios. We're taking off today.
No, you're not. Really?
Everything okay?
Yeah, just time to go.
Well, shit. Wish you and Daniel could stay longer.
You were scared.
Yeah, but it's too risky, especially for all of you.
We all took a risk moving here. Look, we can hide you from the cops.
Not these ones. They want my ass. It's better if we leave now.
Sean, I won't drag this out and get bitter. Besides, you and Daniel will be back to visit, right?
No, we'll try.
We'll try. I'm glad this place will be our last U.S. memory.
You and your little brother will always have friends here. And a home. Okay, I'm done babbling. I just hate goodbyes. I know you're both gonna have a great life in Mexico. You better.
We're gonna make it work. Shit. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Take care. You hear? Watch out for Daniel. He needs you.
Be safe. And send us a postcard of the beach.
Aww. Sad, man.
Damn. Can't wrap my head around those two leaving. That's just unfair.
Looks like we got everything. Time to hit the highway.
Time to go.
I don't know.
Come on.
Hey. What's going on?
I'm taking a look at this baby with hindsight. So, what do you think?
Masterpiece. Looks a bit off.
Well, looks a bit off. Or something.
I agree. Something's not right. I'll figure it out. Or give it up.
I love it.
So, you guys leaving now?
Yeah, just wanted to say goodbye.
That's sweet. You're so sweet. Your brother is so sweet. Having you boys around was the sweetest thing. This is for all your help.
Really? Whoa.
Oh, so.
That's great.
Do I get anything?
Your name is on a way bigger sculpture. For everyone to see.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Your brother needed a little something to remind him of the artist inside.
Wicked.
Okay, one big hug. And get out of here.
I like that
before we all
sculpture.
Start crying like babies.
Aww.
Thank you, Joanne, for everything.
Just please take care of yourself. And my special apprentice.
No worries. We always do.
Hey, is it okay if I hang out a bit longer?
If it's okay with her.
Oh, are you kidding? I need more help. So long, Sean. Don't be a stranger.
Wow.
I'll miss you so much, Joanne.
I know, sweetie. I'll miss you too. I had so much fun and inspiration building all these things with you.
Me too. It's the first time I use my power to actually build something. I usually just have fun destroying stuff.
So I guess that's everyone. Talk to Mom.
We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it. Hey.
Oh.
Need any help?
Just checking out the levels and cleaning up the filters.
Didn't know you were a gearhead.
I didn't know you were such a gearhead.
Sean, this is basic car maintenance. And I may not be a pro like your father was, but I got some solid skills. I have to, out here.
Yeah, sorry. I'm the newbie. I never really got into cars and stuff.
Esteban was obsessed with his engines. That doesn't mean you had to be too.
Wanted me to find myself.
Yeah. He only wanted me to find my own way. Whatever that was. Wish I had more time.
Listen, Esteban loved you and Daniel for exactly who you are. He would be proud that you're going back to his homeland today.
Ever been here together?
Did you guys ever go to Mexico together?
We talked about going, but never did. He said growing up there was hard. But he loved it.
I don't know anything about Mexico. It's scary.
Sean, you're carrying the weight of 2 people on your shoulders now. It's okay to be nervous.
I'm just tired of running. Of causing trouble everywhere we go.
Daniel's power is overwhelming, and we don't know where it comes from. But you do know your brother. You'll be there for each other.
Don't you just want this over?
I just want to get this shit over with. So we can start over. If we can.
Your brother sure isn't a little kid anymore. He had to grow up too fast. You're gonna have to learn to trust him and let go, even if that scares you sometimes.
Maybe you're right.
You'll figure it out, like you always do. Okay.
Everything
Better
work
get back
out.
to my tune-up.
All right. I'll make one last round before leaving. You don't shit where you sleep, kid. Okay, David. Thanks for the explanation. Everyone hooked us up from their own stocks. So we won't have to stop.
Thanks for hooking us up, Sam. People so much for keep us afloat. Gave us a lot of stuff. Pretty useless with crazy moonlight, but it scares coyotes. Relics from another life. Karen has some cool camping gear. This might be my real lifesaver part. Cassidy's letter. Don't really believe my art makes me want to keep on drawing. It's kind of crazy to get through all this without losing Dad's blanket. Raccoon said he still has that. It's a cool day about something for Daniel. A broken toy. Bedding bear. Stolen. Karen told us about a cool camping spot. Research the top of a long hike across the canyon. Super. Treasure hunt. Why did he find the time to do all this? Sunlight, future nightmares. BR, do crimes, go to hang with John. Crimes? Crimes, go full of dirt. Our last night away. Mom, kid. I miss that. Food.
We won't be leaving anything behind. This time. Daniel, do you copy? It's time to wrap it up.
Be right there. Over.
So, did you get to say goodbye to Away?
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah. Kinda sad.
I know.
Are we leaving yet?
We have to, Enano.
Come here.
Mom, I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too, Danny. It means so much to me that I got to see you. I know life has not been fair.
Oh, baby.
But you're brave and strong. You're gonna make it to Mexico. Just watch out for your power, Daniel. And your big brother.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
He's crying too.
Well, Sean, this is it.
Of course, who's not gonna hug her? Come on.
Thanks, Mom. For being there.
Thanks for letting me, son.
Who didn't hug Mom? Shame on anyone who booked that.
Let's hit the road.
Take care, boys.
Stay safe! This hurts.
Bye, everybody!
That was so sad. It's making me sad.
Hey. Is something wrong? We're almost there, okay? That's the last time I have to say that.
I don't care about that.
So... what's the problem?
What are we gonna do in Puerto Lobos? We don't know anybody. We're like strangers. How long can we live there?
Live like kings.
Forever. We can... live like kings, dude. The dollar goes a long way there. We don't need much.
Yeah, right. So who am I gonna play with? What do I do for fun?
Back to school.
Come on. You can make friends when you go back to school.
Dude, I can't even speak Spanish. How can I make friends or do anything if I can't talk?
I'll teach you.
I'll teach you, man.
You think so? That's cool.
You fit in everywhere we go. And we'll get to hang out too.
Well, that sounds okay. I guess.
Daniel, I get scared too, you know? But we'll be fine.
We'll make it brothers for
Okay.
life.
I trust you.
Red Puerto Lobos, here we come. Made it to the wall.
That looks so big.
Dude, it's just a giant fence. Except it won't keep us in.
All units be advised. After the raid on the way, there was no sign of Sean and Daniel Diaz. We believe they left within the past few hours.
I did it twice right before we checked, but you have to have a year on board to be eligible. I have to just
This should last until Puerto Lobos. Unless our car breaks down in the desert.
Oh no. Sean, why would they arrest Mom? Why?
So they can give her shit. But she didn't do anything. The cops will have to let her go.
They better. We'll teach them a lesson if they don't leave us alone.
They're going to. Once we're over that fucking wall.
Hey, Sean, why would they build this?
turn around and get like VPs or MPs, and there are people out working it. And I was like, no, I'm talking about, I was like, what's my
Well,
problem?
you know, it's a border, man.
It is rare that
Is Dad's house in
Oh, you already know.
totally trash or what?
I'm sure.
You already know, Jay.
Shit. I didn't think there'd be more than a barbed wire fence out here. I'm sure it is. Shit.
Yeah, maybe
I
next
didn't think
time.
there'd be more than a barbed wire fence out here.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe
Sure
next
it
time.
is.
Alright. We end it here. Alright. Who we rated tonight? We gonna pick someone.